Your first fighter comes to you out of the red corner with an undefeated record of 1-0, looking to improve that record, fighting out of Hobbs Jackson Wink MMA in Concord, North Carolina. Please welcome out of the red corner, it's Jonathan Reid.
Hobbs Jackson Wink is one of those schools that you didn't really ever hear about in the local competition scene until a couple years ago. They showed up at Fight For It with one guy, and now it seems like every single card, there's at least one or two of their guys on the card. Again, a small school, a school that's moved around a lot, but is local to the area, and affiliated very strongly with that Jackson Wink team out west. That's Madison Hobbs there in the corner. He's the head coach. It's now located in China Grove. But whether it's MMA or kickboxing or whatever the case may be, you're going to have guys that are well educated in the cage. They're more well versed in the cage than a ring. They're more comfortable in a cage than a ring. So kickboxing in the cage is always something they're going to love. It's always something they're going to be ready for. And then in MMA, it's like we're just now starting to see some of their guys in MMA, and it's a Jackson Wink school, so you would assume it's a primarily MMA school. But Cody Knoll right there, he's one of our Fight For It champions. He was supposed to defend his belt tonight. His opponent dropped out last minute due to an illness. I think it was the flu or COVID or something. But they are kind of synonymous at Fight For It with being extremely strong strikers. And the last time this young man was out here, Jonathan Reid, in his debut, he was insanely impressive for a debut.
And his opponent, fighting out of the blue corner with a record of a 1 win and 1 loss out of Lake Hickory Muay Thai from Hickory, North Carolina. Please welcome Chris Roberts.
Absolutely, yes. Chris Roberts, we've seen a few times as well here at Fight For It. I believe this is his third fight and his third appearance. A guy who always comes in ridiculous shape as well. Both these guys seem to be in phenomenal shape. But if you can rely on Chris Roberts for two things. He's all action as a fighter, he's all forward, and he's always in phenomenal shape. I've never seen him tired in a fight really either.
Yeah, that's one of the most important things, as we've spoken about earlier as well, is your conditioning is absolutely key in whether it's jiu-jitsu or wrestling, kickboxing or MMA. It is probably the most important attribute you can have.
Absolutely.
Is to be as fit as humanly possible, and there's really not an excuse for not being as fit as you can possibly be.
And for me, one of the things I've learned over the years, you can have somebody who's extremely fit in the traditional sense, but they're not fit in the MMA sense. I had a guy who came into our gym once, and I wanted to take a few classes. He had just come off of the trials for the Olympics. He had missed the Olympic swim team by, I think it was like 0.4 seconds.
All right, we got the commissioner on the way back for the locker room again. Just 1 second before we get to this kickboxing match going on. We got the commissioner needs to be rings. There he is, Mr. Coley is back. There you go, round number 1. Let's get it, fight fans. Charlotte, let me hear you make some noise.
Within 2 or 3 rounds of drilling, this guy was exhausted. So you have to have a fitness tank and a fitness regimen and a strength conditioning plan that's centered around your sport, whether that's MMA or kickboxing. And I've seen Chris Roberts a few times now.
The action doesn't stop here. Catch the full fight and every explosive moment only on Fight For It Plus. Stream the entire event, past and present fights, exclusive interviews, and more, all in one place. Available now on Apple, Android, Roku, and Amazon Fire Stick. Sign up and subscribe today at app.fightforitcompany.com, where the fight never ends.